Welcome back. Let's talk about the consumer notice. First off, this should be provided to you the first time that you meet up with your realtor, whether this be at a property or maybe you meet them in their office. This consumer notice is not a contract, but what it does do is explains to you what the role of the realtor is in your home purchase situation. So let's talk about the buyer specifically. For you as a buyer, the realtor's job is to represent you as your buyer agent. And it says here, as your buyer agent, the licensee and the licensee's company work exclusively for the buyer, even if paid by the seller. That means that the commission might come from the selling company, but the buyer agent is still working in your best interest. The buyer agent must act in the buyer's best interest, including making a continuous and good faith effort to find a property for the buyer, except while the buyer is subject to an existing contract. Meaning, I don't have to continue to look for a home for you even after we went under contract. After that, it says, and I must keep all confidential information other than known material defects about the property confidential. So I'm not supposed to talk about you except known things when I'm talking to other people. So it's my job to represent you and keep all information private and confidential as we go through the process of you purchasing your home. Now again, this isn't a contract, but it is required that you sign at the bottom stating merely that you received this notice the first time that you met up with the realtor. I will sign this as well, or the realtor will sign this as well, and there's also a place for their licensee number. And that way you can know that they're actually a realtor and they're doing their job. Make sure though, after you get the consumer notice, that you go on to investigate a buyer contract with your realtor, as that's very important, as they can't fulfill this role as your buyer agent until that contract has been signed. But the consumer notice is in that contract, and it's important that you get this information right up front. So I'm glad that you're watching this video, and again, make sure to read everything that you sign.